Wait. So you're gonna tell me that the absolute most annoying and childish character probably ever made can surpass a Hashira? Listen, I know you and I both have probably wanted to jump through the screen and just punch this kid, but as shown in a couple scenes, Zenitsu's skills can actually be ridiculous. I mean, literally godlike, and maybe enough to even pass a Hashira. And here's why. As we know, he's the ultimate bundle of nerves and practically redefines the reluctant hero trope. He's got the gear, the katana, and the title of Demon Slayer. But if there's one thing that he's ready to do, it's run away. His anxious, fearful nature can be borderline hilarious and annoying. He panics at every turn, loud enough for the entire forest to hear, and openly doubts his survival in the Demon Slayer core. If Zenitsu personally could talk, well, he does, and loudly, it would be saying, "I'm done for," or "I just want to live a normal life." Watching him try to be a hero sometimes feels like watching someone apply for a job they don't remember signing up for. This side of him, while often hilarious, makes his ambitions seem like wishful thinking at best. Zenitsu's crippling fear convinces everyone, including himself, that he's a complete mismatch for the Demon Slayer role. Yet, beneath all of that shrieking and panic attacks, we start to get glimpses of something else. A hint of actual strength that's, dare we say, impressive? So there's his hidden potential, a side of him that seems almost like a completely different person. In those rare moments, when he's backed into a corner, something in him shifts. It's almost magical, or maybe just a nerve overload, but he falls unconscious and suddenly the timid boy is gone. Unconscious, Zenitsu is calm, controlled, and undeniably powerful. His signature move, Thunderclap and Flash, executed in these moments, is lightning fast and precise, shocking not only the demons he's up against, but even his allies. It's honestly mind-boggling. The guy who spends his waking hours terrified actually possesses enough power to fend off high-level demons. When he faced the son of the spider family or defended the train cars full of people from Enmu's attacks, he left viewers and his friends astonished. It's like Zenitsu has his own switch that flips between frightened squirrel and fearsome demon slayer, a talent so hidden that it seems almost mythical. Which leads us to the big question. If this is what Zenitsu is capable when unconscious, what could he achieve if he actually embraced his strength while fully awake? Is his fearful behavior just a barrier, masking a power far greater than we've seen? Could this kid actually have the potential to rise to Hashira level strength? Imagine if Zenitsu learned to tap into his power at will. It leaves us with the what if. What if he could access his own strength, skill, and determination without needing to black out? Would that make him one of the strongest demon slayers in his own unique way? Now, Zenitsu's biggest technical drawback. He's a one-trick pony in a world where the top fighters, especially the Hashira, usually master multiple forms of their breathing styles. While the Hashira excel by combining several techniques, Zenitsu sticks to a single form of thunder breathing, Thunderclap and Flash. This limited mastery might make him seem one-dimensional, even predictable, compared to the other demon slayers. To some, it might look like Zenitsu's a guy who's just really good at one thing, and that's it. For all his efforts, his limited repertoire could seem like a disadvantage in an environment that values versatility. But here's where Zenitsu flips the script. Instead of wallowing in his lack of variety, he's honed that single form to incredible heights, tweaking and reinventing it like a craftsman, perfecting his only tool. He's created multiple variations, 6-fold, 8-fold, and Godspeed, each an adaptation that makes his Thunderclap and Flash faster and more lethal. With Godspeed, Zenitsu can reach mind-bending speeds, so intense he can only perform it twice, before risking his legs giving out from sheer exhaustion. And if that's not enough, Zenitsu went beyond the limits of his training to create his own custom technique, the Flaming Thunder God, a new form of thunder breathing that unleashes a dragon-like strike. It's a level of innovation typically associated with the Hashira themselves, showing that Zenitsu has the rare ability to creatively work within his limitations, pushing a single form to heights most would never imagine. So here's the kicker. If Zenitsu can accomplish all this while technically limited, what does that say about his potential? Could his ingenuity with Godspeed and his self-created 7th form be a hint that he might actually surpass the Hashira someday? By mastering and transforming a single form, Zenitsu is proving that he can reach extraordinary heights, challenging the assumption that one needs multiple forms to be strong. This leaves us with an exciting possibility. Could Zenitsu's unique approach to thunder breathing allow him to carve his own path, one that leads him even farther than the Hashira? However, Zenitsu's road to strength isn't just about learning moves or honing techniques. It's also a mental and emotional journey, and his emotional baggage weighs a ton. A big chunk of this comes from the betrayal of his senior, who didn't just leave Zenitsu in the dust, but actually became a demon. This wasn't just a former teammate making a bad choice, it was a personal betrayal that cut Zenitsu deeply, piling onto his already low self-esteem and adding fuel to his self-doubt. For a guy who already doubts his place in the Demon Slayer Corps, it's like pulling the rug out from under him. But instead of collapsing under that weight, Zenitsu somehow finds a fire within him, fueled by a determination to honor Jigero's legacy. He manages to push himself beyond the fears. While it would be easy to imagine Zenitsu running from the challenge of facing Kaigaku, he does the opposite. Zenitsu's loyalty to his mentor and his desire to protect those he cares about drive him to stand on his ground against Kaigaku. This isn't just another fight, it's a personal showdown that lets Zenitsu confront his own limitations. In choosing to face his former senior and avenging the values Jigoro instilled in him, Zenitsu shows a newfound grit that speaks volumes about his inner strength and growth. Which brings us to a deeper question. Could this strong sense of loyalty and dedication to his mentor's teachings be the force that takes Zenitsu to the next level? His desire to honor Jigoro, even in the face of his own fear and self-doubt, might just be the driving force that pushes him past his weaknesses. This motivation isn't just about becoming a stronger swordsman, it's about proving he's worthy of the faith his mentor placed in him. So could this inner drive, this powerful mix of loyalty and loss, be the thing that ultimately lets him close the gap between him and the Hashira? Time is running out, and the pressure is on Zenitsu. The looming threat of Muzan, the Demon King himself, means that every Demon Slayer must be at their absolute peak to stand a chance. Zenitsu doesn't have the luxury of time. He needs to catch up fast if he's going to protect the people he cares about. And it's not just the ticking clock putting pressure on him. His closest friends, Tanjiro and Inosuke, are growing stronger by the day, honing their skills, mastering new techniques, and becoming formidable with every battle. Now for Zenitsu, it's both inspiring and stressful, fueling that nagging worry that he might just get left behind if he doesn't step up. But here's the thing Zenitsu may not even realize about himself. He has the ability to endure. Time and again, Zenitsu has taken on high-stakes fights that would have crushed him before, and he's pushed through, even when the odds were stacked against him. His fight with Daki, an upper-rank demon, is a perfect example. Despite sustaining serious injuries and feeling exhaustion deep in his bones, he didn't back down. Zenitsu fought with a level of resilience that is surprising, enduring pain and fatigue to protect others. It's a real sign of his growth, showing that even he's not on par with Tanjiro or Inosuke in raw power yet. He has a grit that makes him just as valuable in battle. Now, here are where things get interesting. Could this tenacity, this willingness to push through injury and fear, be the very foundation of something greater? Zenitsu's loyalty to his friends and his sheer refusal to quit hint at a strength that goes beyond just technique or skill. It's a strength of character. And in a world of demon slayers, sometimes that's what makes all the difference. Could this inner resilience help him not only stand beside the Hashira, but even surpass them? It's a question that leaves us wondering just how far Zenitsu's determination might carry him. Zenitsu's journey has brought him closer and closer to his potential, but one final obstacle stands in his way: learning to access his full strength while awake. Up until now, he's only been able to tap into his true power when unconscious, or thinking about Nezuko, dang creep, but allowing his fear to knock him out and unleash his strength. But imagine if he could overcome this hurdle, breaking free of the need to pass out just to protect himself and his friends. This isn't just another challenge, it's the ultimate barrier, the difference between being powerful by accident and wielding his strength with intention. So let's envision what that breakthrough could look like. Picture Zenitsu in the middle of a life or death fight, facing a powerful demon with no chance to retreat. Instead of collapsing under the pressure, he takes a deep breath, standing his ground, fully conscious, fully fully aware and completely in control. In this moment, all the fear, all the doubt fall away, leaving only his speed, skill, and sheer determination. He moves with the precision of a thunderbolt, executing his attacks not only out of desperation, but with calculated, fearless intent. This hypothetical victory could be a glimpse of his future potential, a Zenitsu who's not only mastered his fear, but channels it into focused strength. And now here are where things get even crazier. If Zenitsu achieves this breakthrough, it could open up entirely new possibilities within thunder breathing. Imagine him innovating even further, pushing past the known limits of his style to create techniques beyond anything we've seen from the Hashira. Could Zenitsu's ultimate mastery of his fear and power lead him to a level that even the Hashira haven't achieved yet? It's a tantalizing thought, raising the question of whether Zenitsu's unique journey might end not just in mastery, but in surpassing the very pillars of the Demon Slayer core. Now, let's take another moment to imagine Zenitsu at his absolute peak, a fully awakened, evolved swordsman who stands as an equal to the Hashira. Picture him in control of his thunder-breathing techniques, no longer relying on unconscious luck, but wielding his skills with complete confidence. This version of Zenitsu is calm and focused, moving with a precision that combines his lightning-fast reflexes with the wisdom and control of a true master. He's no longer running away from danger, but facing it head-on, embodying courage and mastery with every strike. A protector who stands resolute in the face of any threat. Now imagine the impact of a Hashira-level Zenitsu on the Demon Slayer core. With his unique blend of speed and precision, he would be an inspiration, a fighter whose strength is unmatched in areas where others struggle to match. His unparalleled quickness, combined with his keen hearing and tactical instinct, would make him a formidable force, respected by his peers and admired by those who once saw him as the corp's resident crybaby. Zenitsu could become a role model, the embodiment of resilience, and the proof that even the most unlikely hero can rise to greatness. This vision of Zenitsu leaves us with a raw sense of awe. The transformation from a fearful boy to an awe-inspiring warrior isn't just a journey of strength, it's a journey of heart, proving that Zenitsu's path to surpassing the Hashira might just be his own unique way of achieving greatness. Could he go from being the comic relief to becoming a legend among Demon Slayers? This possibility reminds us that Zenitsu's story may just only be the beginning, with a future that might redefine what it means to truly be a Demon Slayer. Now, the final question. Can Zenitsu surpass the Hashira? After everything we've seen, the glimpses of his hidden strength, his resilience, his innovation within thunder breathing, and the emotional drive that fuels him, the answer isn't as far-fetched as it once seemed. Yes, it is a difficult journey, one that demands Zenitsu overcome his deepest fears and push past his limits, but with his unique talents, his relentless growth, and the powerful motivations that drive him forward, the possibility is real. If he can fully embrace his potential and wield his strength with intention, there is a genuine chance Zenitsu could rise to Hashira level power, or maybe even surpass it. Now, his path isn't typical, and his style is entirely his own, but that's what makes him such a fascinating character to watch. Sometimes. Zenitsu's journey reminds us that greatness isn't just about talent, it's about courage, resilience, and the will to defy expectations. And if he continues on this path, he may very well prove that sometimes the most unexpected heroes are the ones who are going to end up the farthest. If you have made it to this point in the video, I appreciate you so much, and I am so happy that you enjoyed this content. If you want to see more content like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button and like button, of course. And as always, we'll see you next time. Have a great day.